Hey fam, welcome back to Terry's Lifestyle Vlog, and thank you so much for stopping by. So on this channel we'll talk about UK visas and immigration. We give tips on how to successfully, easily and safely migrate to the UK, and we talk about life in the UK, how to settle and navigate through the UK as an immigrant living in the UK. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, then please subscribe, turn on your bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my videos going forward. Okay, so in my last video, I talked about the jobs that you can actually do as an international student in the UK. Okay, but today we're going a bit further to talk about how to actually get those jobs. And in that video, I said that as an international student, you're actually allowed at most 20 hours of work every week. Okay, so you're not allowed to do more than 20 hours. If you work more than 20 hours a week, you will be breaching the conditions of your visa. Okay, so 20 hours a week is what you're entitled to. At the most, you can do less if you want, but definitely not more than 20 hours. Okay, so yes, we've talked about the kind of jobs that we can actually do, but how do we get this job? To be honest with you, it's not an easy thing to come to the UK and get a job straight away. Sometimes for some people it takes a long time, some people it takes process and all of that. Some people don't know what to do or where to go. Some people don't understand the language, even though it's English language. Some people don't understand the accent, so it makes it more difficult for you as an international student. But how do you go about this? Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to have a CV. Okay, I'm assuming that you have a specific job that you want to apply for, so you need to have a CV and make sure that your CV is tailored to that job. Okay, so you don't use one CV for every sort of job. Say for instance you want to apply for a healthcare assistant, or if you want to apply for a job as a barista, the CVs that you would need will be completely different. Okay, so you want to have a relevant CV. Okay, you want to work on yourself, you want to work on your communication skill. And remember I said before, for some people it's difficult because they don't understand the accent. So you want to work on your communication skill, you want to work on your people skill, you want to be able to interact with people. Okay, so that by the time you go for an interview, you'll be able to interact properly. You would have developed your people management skill or your people skill, your soft skills, so to say. Okay, so you want to work on your communication and your people skill. You also want to work on your confidence as well. Okay, you want to work on your confidence so that you don't appear timid when you go for an interview. Okay, so these are really important tips in terms of your employability skills. And every university will have a career service. Okay, so what you want to do is reach out to your university career service. Okay, you can go to them for advice, hand your CV over to them, ask about events that are coming up and things like that. There'll be a career advisor that will advise you on what sort of job you can do and what sort of job you can apply for. Okay, there are also career events that are organized by universities, so you want to also attend those events. Okay, you don't want to sit at home and expect that you're going to get a job, so you want to reach out, go for these events. Okay, you want to speak to people, so there will be students like you in your class or in your environment, in your hostel where you live. Okay, so you want to speak to them and say, excuse me, what do you do? How did you get your job? So word of mouth is so important. So you want to reach out to them and ask them how they got theirs, and then, or maybe they know someone that's got a job or things like that. So you can reach out to them and they will be able to help you. Okay, you can go to employment websites as well. There's places like Reed, Indeed. If you're on LinkedIn, you can check on LinkedIn as well whether there will be jobs advertised on there for you. Okay, and if there's a specific company, a specific organization that you want to work for, you want to also go to their website and have a look to see if they've got any jobs for you. Okay, and once you've put in your application, the next thing you want to do is to prepare for your interview. Okay, so don't just put in your application and then forget about it. So yes, put in your application. If you're called for an interview, then you want to prepare for your interview. So you want to read about the likely questions for that job role. Say for instance, if you're applying for the job of an assistant or a trainee, or maybe a care assistant, a barista, you want to go on the internet and search for likely interview questions. Okay, there are some questions that will be basic, like tell me about yourself. Those ones you want to be able to sell yourself properly. Okay, so it's really important that you don't just apply and forget about it, or just wait for your interview day to come. You want to prepare for your interview, and when you go for your interview, you want to exude confidence. Okay, that's where your people skill, your confidence should come out. These are really important if you want to get a job as an international student. And say for instance you go for an interview and you don't get it, it's fine. It's an experience that you take to the next interview. Okay, but thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has been helpful in one way or the other. If it has, give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. If you've got questions and video suggestions, leave them in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer them for you. But thank you so much, and I wish you good luck in your interview.